Can I ask you something a little uncomfortable?
Sure.
Have you ever canceled plans and felt relieved?
Yes.
Immediately.
I'm not proud of it.
No judgment, because I think most people have.
You make plans, you're excited, and then the day comes,
And suddenly your sofa sounds much better.
so much better.
But here's the thing.
Canceling plans is one thing,
Canceling them well,
is a completely different skill.
that's what we're talking about today.
Welcome back. I'm Jack.
And I'm Lily.
And today, how to cancel plans in English
Politely, naturally,
without losing the friendship,
and without sounding like you're reading from a script.
which we would never do.
Never. Let's be honest first.
Always a good start,
Why is canceling plans so uncomfortable?
because you made a promise.
And breaking a promise, even a small one,
It feels bad,
even when you have a good reason,
even when the other person completely understands.
there's still that moment.
That moment where you have to say it.
And most people don't know how to say it well.
I've canceled plans badly before.
Tell me.
Once, years ago, I just didn't show up.
Jack.
I know. I was young. I didn't know how to say it, so I just avoided it.
Which is the worst option.
The absolute worst, because then you have to face the person later, and the longer you wait, the worse it gets.
The awkwardness builds up, gets bigger over time.
I learned that lesson the hard way.
So what's the right way?
The right way is simple, but simple doesn't always mean easy.
You cancel early.
As soon as you know.
You're honest but kind.
You don't over-explain.
And you leave the door open.
What does that mean?
You suggest another time, or at least you say you want to.
So it doesn't feel like a rejection, because canceling plans and rejecting someone feel very similar.
Especially if it happens more than once.
Which is why how you cancel matters just as much as why you cancel.
Let's look at the difference.
Bad cancellation versus good cancellation.
Bad. Hey, sorry, can't come tonight.
Ugh.
No reason, no warmth, nothing.
That lands like a door closing.
Good. Hey, I'm so sorry. Something came up today and I really can't make it. Can we reschedule for next week?
Same information.
Completely different feeling.
What changed?
The tone, the warmth, and the open door at the end.
3 small things.
3 small things that make all the difference.
And in English, those 3 things are easier than you might think.
And before we go further, if the podcast is helping your English, a like and a subscription really mean a lot to us.
It helps us keep these conversations coming every week. Okay, so we know why it's hard.
Now, let's talk about what to actually say.
Because most people freeze here,
They know they need to cancel.
but they don't know how to start.
The first thing I always tell myself, keep it simple.
Simple?
Don't over-explain.
That's interesting, because my instinct is always to explain everything.
Most people's instinct is.
I can't come because my cousin's friend is visiting and we had already planned something and it completely slipped my mind that we had this. And suddenly it sounds like an excuse.
Even if it's completely true.
Because it's too much.
Too much detail feels defensive.
Like you're trying too hard to convince someone.
Exactly. One honest sentence is always stronger.
So what does that look like?
Something like, I'm so sorry, something came up and I can't make it tonight.
Short.
Warm.
Honest.
No essay.
And the other person doesn't need the full story.
They need to feel that you care,
That you're not just disappearing,
that they matter to you.
even though you can't be there.
And then the open door.
Always.
Can we reschedule for next week? Or even simpler, I really want to see you soon.
That one sentence changes everything.
Because it says this isn't a rejection.
I'm not pulling away.
I just need a different moment.
And most people understand that if you say it.
If you say it.
What about when you don't have a reason?
What do you mean?
Sometimes you just don't want to go.
Yes.
No big event came up, nothing is wrong, you're just tired, or you need the evening for yourself.
And that's where a lot of people struggle.
Because it feels like it's not a good enough reason.
But it is.
Is it?
Taking care of yourself is always a good enough reason.
Even if you can't explain it perfectly.
You don't owe anyone a perfect explanation.
but you do owe them honesty.
And kindness.
So how do you say it?
You don't have to say, I just don't feel like it. That can land badly.
Even if it's true.
Instead, I'm really not feeling my best tonight. Can we do this another time?
That's honest.
Without being hurtful.
You're not lying
You're choosing yourself.
and communicating it with care.
I think that's actually one of the most important things in any relationship.
Knowing when to say yes
And knowing when to say, not today.
and saying it in a way that keeps the door open.
Because the people who care about you,
Will understand.
if you're honest with them,
And if you show that they still matter.
even when you need space.
Especially then.
Can I say something honest?
Always.
I used to say yes to everything.
Everything?
Every plan, every invitation, are you free on Saturday?
And
And I was exhausted
because you were always somewhere for someone else.
and never really there.
What do you mean?
You show up, but your energy's gone. You sit at the dinner table and part of you is already thinking about your bed.
That's not fair to anyone.
Not to them and not to yourself.
I think a lot of people know that feeling.
The feeling of being socially overbooked
Overbooked when you have too many things planned, too many commitments.
and not enough time to just breathe.
I had a period like that once.
What happened?
I said yes to something every weekend for 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
And on the 7th weekend, I canceled everything.
Everything?
Everything. I stayed home, made tea, watched it rain outside.
That sounds wonderful.
It was exactly what I needed.
And did people understand?
Most of them.
Most.
One person was a little offended.
What did you do?
I called them, explained honestly. I've been running on empty for weeks. I needed one weekend just for myself.
And?
They understood immediately
Because it was real.
because it was honest.
Not an excuse.
A reason.
I think that's the difference nobody talks about.
Between an excuse and a reason?
Yes, an excuse is something you make up to avoid a conversation.
A reason is something true that you share with someone you care about.
One closes the door,
The other keeps it open.
and I think learning to cancel plans well is actually part of knowing yourself.
How?
Because it means you know what you need,
And you're not afraid to protect it,
even when it's uncomfortable to say.
even when you worry what the other person thinks.
That takes practice.
It does.
But every time you do it honestly,
It gets a little easier.
and the relationships that survive it,
Are the ones worth having.
the ones where you can say, not tonight, and they say, okay, next time.
Those are the good ones.
So if you're listening to this and you have a message to write,
One you've been putting off?
now you have the words.
Keep it simple.
Be honest
Be kind.
and leave the door open.
That's all it takes.
Really, that's all it takes.
Before we finish, let's make it practical.
Because knowing the theory is one thing.
Having the actual words is another.
So let's go through a few real situations.
Situation 1. You made plans with a friend, and that morning you wake up and you just can't.
You're tired or sad or just completely empty.
What do you say?
Hey, I'm so sorry. I'm really not feeling well today. Can we move this to another time? I really want to see you.
Simple.
Warm.
No long story.
And the important part at the end.
I really want to see you.
4 words that change everything.
Situation 2. Something actually came up. Work, family, life.
I'm so sorry. Something unexpected came up today and I can't make it tonight. Can we reschedule for next week?
Honest.
Direct.
And the door stays open.
Every time.
Situation 3. You cancel last minute.
Which happens.
It happens to everyone.
I'm really sorry for the late notice. I know this isn't ideal. Something came up that I couldn't avoid. I'll make it up to you.
That last sentence matters.
I'll make it up to you.
It shows you know it wasn't perfect.
And you care enough to say it.
That's the difference between someone who cancels carelessly.
And someone who cancels with respect.
And the most important thing we want you to take away today,
Canceling plans is not a failure.
it's not rude.
It's not selfish.
When done with honesty and kindness,
It's actually a sign of self-awareness.
you know what you need.
You communicate it with care.
And you keep the relationship intact.
That's a skill.
A real one.
And now you have the words for it.
So, our question for you today.
Have you ever canceled plans and handled it really well or really badly?
We've all been on both sides.
Tell us in the comments, in English, one sentence.
Even something small. I once canceled plans by just not showing up.
We don't judge.
We've all been there.
And if today gave you the words for that message you've been putting off,
Go write it.
right after this,
It'll feel better than you think.
it always does.
A like and a subscription help us keep making these conversations every week.
And we genuinely appreciate every single one.
You showed up today.
That already counts. See you next time.